Hello, another video of my top 5 Sarah jobs this time around. Starting off, number 1 is Prale Cygnus, Sarah's job. Strange how I'm starting off as this is my number 1 job, not an EX version of her, mind you. And the only reason is because, one, damn it. This is actually my first Sarah job. I actually overpowered her. Overboosted her, I should say, is the term. Because she was so good. At the time, I was using her, and not to mention, at the time, I was using Gaudio's Ranger Supreme card, and I had Neo X death. So having Wind and Darkness at the same time for Ranger for her was ridiculous, and she was just so good. And also, when I was using I think I had the Artemis bow up and running, and the ultimate bow up and running. I was kind of breaking enemies left and right with her limit break. Her limit break is just ridiculous too at that time. Like right now, say Northern Cross. Doesn't look much, but that's only because probably my cards are not the optimized levels. Yeah. She was my favorite job for a long time, and she was just so good. Later on, obviously, she got her, whatchamacallit, Hall of Fame. And they just made her a little bit more ridiculous, especially with the exploit weakness. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And she has Spell Sword. So, I had to say, what's my second favorite? I would say Cockatrice. I think her first EX job. I was using this quite a bit. Sadly, Prale Cygnus got replaced by her, but I actually still like Prale Cygnus. Not to mention the music from Prale Cygnus was good too, by the way. But Cockatrice, yeah, she was for a while also being used for me, especially in multiplayer. She was just ridiculous. I was using Greg X at the time when she was available. Because I think I got her, and shortly after, I think they did a Gilgamesh X card event or something like that, a special banner, and I pretty much got him in my pity pool, I guess it was. I don't know. I had to get him. Sorry, it was Greg. So, yeah, she was pretty good for a while. Was using her. Yeah, her limit break was pretty ridiculous. I was breaking enemies left and right. So I had to say she was my second best I personally liked throughout using her. Especially you look at her limit break, her break power is almost nearly 3,000. I'm not even at my best cards. So, I had to say my third was Raven Imperious, or Lady Raven in Japan, they would call her. She is so freaking stupid quick. Like, I can limit break, and I just get a few steps ahead of the enemy, and not to mention her break power on her limit break is ridiculous, because you can see her break power is almost nearly 4,000. Just base stats. And also, Thanos Gate, break power, almost nearly 462,000? Yeah, she can break anything. It's retarded. And not to mention, she gets so many free actions after that. So she gets Quake and Haste, and if you for some reason limit break again, and before the enemy get a chance, they're done. They're not going to get a chance to act before she comes out. So that was what, number 4 I said? I got Prale Cygnus, Cockatrice, Late Prayers. Oh, okay. Number 4. Number 4 I have to say is Magitech Heroine. I'm being biased because I'm a big Final Fantasy VI fan. But to be fair, she is pretty damn good because due to the fact she has mage lore in her kit. And at the time, I actually got the Ferris Final Fantasy V Mage Supreme card, and she was just destroying things. And oh yeah, I think maybe a little later on down the line after that, I think I got Meteor, which she is very, very specialized in fire. So yeah, things were burning. Actually, I think. Oh yeah, and because the Final Fantasy VI event, well not event, but it was an anniversary, they gave her and the Magitech Jester, aka Kafka, they gave them special cards. So you got Quick Break 20, which I think that filled her up to 40 at that time. Quick Break, where is it? Yeah, 40. So she automatically had a Quick Break a maximum of 40. So they kind of made her ridiculous. And Prismatic Return, like she needed it because I think that was almost near, 45. Now imagine if I had a weapon that had Prismatic. Actually, no, I do. Where is Madon's bow? Which had Madon's card. Yeah. It's not max, but still, that is a little ridiculous. Prismatic Draw 24, Prismatic Return 39, and where's the Prismatic? Sorry. Oh yeah, and you also get Element Generator because of the bow, which is still, that's just no. Oh, never mind. I guess Prismatic Return was that. But even still, she just gains so much magic points back. It's not even funny. So, and number 5 on my list. I had to say Eorzean Bard. Granted, again, I'm being biased because I play Final Fantasy 14, and plus Bard is one of my main jobs I play in that game. But early on, I was kind of enjoying the job, but after a while, the content got harder, and this job kind of sucked. But when the Hall of Fame came out, though, this job got ridiculous. So, like, exploit weakness, which it needed badly because its damage output was not up to par. Piercing break, and what else was it crazy? Ultimate Charger. So she was limit breaking like crazy. Granted, Sidewinder is not freaking Sidewinder. Yeah. The break power was pretty damn strong at that time. So I actually enjoyed this class. And not to mention I played one of the Final Fantasy 14 themes. So yeah, I'd say that was my top 5 jobs I actually enjoyed. And honestly, to tell you the truth, out of all the characters who have EX jobs, Sarah I had no problems with. It's like, even though I got Princess of Dusk, I just got this one, sadly. I didn't get a chance to play her, but just being at level 2, she's pretty damn ridiculous. But, yeah, I had no qualms about her EX jobs. Like, they were perfect. Like, she's able to take some hits. She's able to dish out the damage. She's able to break the hell out of their enemies with her limit breaks. I'm like, her EX jobs are not horrible. They were all EX jobs. Sometimes you get EX like Mia. I really hate Mia's EX jobs because they made her just, oh, I'm a glass cannon. Okay, like Nightwalker. I think she had no resistance. Her defense was like at 4-star. I'm like, and I took her for multiplayer just for shits and giggles, and she got killed within a super attack because at the time multiplayer they had final attacks, and she just died instantly. I'm like, this is pathetic. I had 32,000 hit points and I just got killed by the final attack. And I think at the time I think my healer actually gave me a hit point or shield buff. So 25% of that hit points was absorbed and still died. I don't know. It was stupid. I'm like, why? Why? Like, even Lady Lake, she actually has a little bit of resistance check. But even still, she's a glass cannon. But Sarah, actually, I had no qualms about her EXs. They're all superb in my eyes. So, okay, that's it for me. I'll continue making more videos later on. So, I'll be later.